Welcome, geometers, to this new lesson on 2.1.4, triangle sum. Triangle sum is actually an angle relationship. So I'd like you to have your angle relationship toolkit handy. You prepared this in class the other day. You either have an actual toolkit or you have this in your notes. It doesn't matter. We are interested in the information in the lower right-hand corner, triangle sum. It says that in any triangle, the sum of the three interior angles is 180 degrees. So let's apply that knowledge to these two problems. My first problem says that I have these two measures and this unknown. I'm going to use triangle sum. I'm going to use the model equation of stuff plus stuff plus stuff equals 180. X plus 80 plus 40 equals 180. I'm going to combine like terms on the left side. X plus 120 equals 180. Subtract 120 from both sides. X equals 60 degrees. That means that this angle up here is 60 degrees. I want to double check my work though, so I'm going to add up all three angles and just make sure I get 180 degrees. 60 plus 80 plus 40 is in fact 180. We did it properly. The next problem has some more information. It doesn't matter though, the same principle applies. I'm going to take the three corners, I'm going to add it up and set it equal to 180. 2x plus 96 plus x plus 12 equals 180. Want to combine like terms on the left side. I have 2x's and 1x, that gives me 3x's. 96 plus 12 is 108. Subtract 108 from both sides. 3x equals 72, divide both sides by 3. X is 24. Well, we don't have an angle that measures 24 degrees, but we do have an angle that's 2 times 24 degrees. I'm going to take this x, this 24, and plug it in here. 2 times 24 equals 48. I'm checking my work right now. The second corner is 96, and the third is 24 plus 12, which is 36. If I add these three together, I do get 180 degrees. We need to talk about two types of triangles that we use all year in geometry. The first one is equilateral. An equilateral triangle has three sides of equal length. At this time, I'd like you to pause this video, write these notes in your notebook. Once that's done, resume the video. Equilateral triangle, three sides of equal length. It's marked on here, but I'm going to denote it a little bigger so you can see it. When you see a triangle like that with three sides marked with one tick mark, all sides are equal length. It also means that all three angles are equal too. These three corners are equal. That is called equiangular, three equal angles. I don't know what those angles measure quite yet, but we will figure that out shortly. The other kind of triangle that doesn't go away all year is isosceles triangle. It means two sides of equal length, at least two sides of equal length, but we are going to say these two sides have equal length. When I look at a triangle like that, I can see immediately, oh, that's isosceles. Well, when you have two sides of equal length, the angles opposite these sides are equal as well. So we say that the two base angles are equal. We are going to solve a couple problems right now using these triangles. Well, here's the equilateral triangle. I know it's equilateral because all three sides are marked as the same length. It's also equiangular too, so I may as well mark that on here. I have three equal angles. I want to know what each angle measures. It's a triangle sum problem, so I'm going to use the idea that stuff plus stuff plus stuff equals 180. I could pick any variable. I'm just going to pick an r. R plus r plus r equals 180. 3r equals 180. Divide by 3. R is 60. Each one of these corners, these interior angles on an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Let's take a look at the isosceles triangle. I know it's isosceles because of the two tick marks on the two equal sides. I also know that these base angles are equal. And then over to the side here is some more information. It's telling me that the measure of angle A is 34 degrees. This M means measure. In this context, it means measure. If we were in a lesson on linear equations, that M would probably mean slope. But in this context, it means measure. This is read as the measure of angle A is 34 degrees. I'm going to write that information on my drawing. And I'm going to use triangle sum here to solve and find out what angles B and C each measure. I guess I'll just make up a variable. I'll use angle A, or the letter A, meaning I'm going to take all three angles and add them up now. 34 degrees plus A equals 180. Add my combined like terms. 2A plus 34 equals 180. Subtract 34 from both sides. 2A equals 146 divided by 2. A equals 73. So each one of these base angles is 73 degrees. Let's check it. 73 plus 73 plus 34 equal to 180. Throw it in my calculator, and it is. I've done that properly.